Quick question: when was the last time you found yourself apologizing for something that wasn't your fault? Today, yesterday, or maybe even every other text? If your answer is way too often, stick around, because that little reflex might just be anxiety whispering in your ear. Welcome to Soul Fuel. Most people picture anxiety as a full-blown panic attack or that shaky, trembling voice on stage. But in real life, it's usually a background app running silent, constantly draining your battery without you even noticing. Today we're walking through 6 everyday ways anxiety quietly slips past the bouncer and crashes your routine, your body, and even your friendships, without ever announcing itself. Section 1. The sorry reflex. Ever send a message that says sorry to bother you before you even asked the question? That preemptive apology is anxiety's sneaky insurance policy. Research shows socially anxious brains tend to overestimate the cost of disapproval, so we often pad every sentence with cushion words. The fix isn't snapping a rubber band on your wrist, it's noticing the urge and swapping sorry for thank you. Same manners, zero self-put-down. Section 2. Phantom exhaustion. You log 8 hours of sleep yet feel like you napped in a cement mixer. Anxiety keeps the fight or flight tap dripping all night, flooding your system with cortisol. This constant internal alert can manifest as general restlessness or a racing heart. Result: you wake up dehydrated, muscles aching, brain foggy. One study found anxious adults report fatigue levels matching clinical insomnia, even when they technically slept. Try a wind-down buffer, 90 minutes of no screens, low light, same playlist nightly. It trains your nervous system that bedtime equals safety, not problem-solving hour. Section 3. The disappearing appetite. You sit at lunch, stomach growling, but after 3 bites you feel full or queasy. Anxiety diverts blood away from digestion and toward major muscles, the classic run from the tiger wiring. Over time that chronic redirect can mimic IBS, bloating, cramps, the whole uncomfortable works. A gentle fix is grazing on smaller, room temperature meals that don't demand heroic digestion. Bonus: sip water between bites, gulping it with food can worsen the sloshy, nauseous vibe. Section 4. Endless to-do, zero done. You open your planner, see 15 color-coded tasks, and somehow spend 2 hours researching the perfect highlighter. Psychologists call it task paralysis, a sneaky cousin of perfectionism. Your brain predicts failure before you start, so it keeps you in research mode forever. It's a self-protective mechanism that often ends up being self-sabotaging. Beat it with the 2-minute teaser. Pick the tiniest visible action, write the email subject line, open the PowerPoint, whatever, and stop. Starting tells your amygdala the outcome isn't lethal, momentum handles the rest. Section 5. The disappearing act. Group chat plans brunch. You reply maybe, then predictably, you ghost. Not because you dislike them, but because anxiety forecasts awkward silence, spilled coffee, catastrophic bill splitting. Gradually you skip so many invites people quit asking, which cruelly confirms your fear that you're bad at social stuff. Break the loop by setting a micro goal: show up for 30 minutes, permission granted to leave after. Arriving is the crucial exposure, staying the whole time isn't required. Section 6. High-functioning hustle. You hit deadlines early, volunteer for extra work, friends call you the reliable one, inside you're a kettle about to shriek, constantly running on fumes. High-functioning anxiety hides behind trophies, promotions, spotless apartments, marathon medals. The danger isn't just burnout disguised as productivity, it's a constant internal pressure, a fear of failure, and persistent internal worry. You might struggle to relax, always feeling like you should be doing more. Schedule 1 white space block daily, 15 minutes with no objective, no podcast, no folding laundry. Boredom gives your brain the off-ramp it desperately needs. Which of these sneaky signs feels like it was written from inside your head? Drop the number, 1 to 6, in the comments and tell me how it shows up for you. Your story might just be the light bulb moment someone else desperately needs. Anxiety rarely kicks open the door with a loud bang. Instead, it tiptoes in through subtle apologies, nagging fatigue, quietly cancelled plans, and shiny gold star overachieving. Noticing these patterns is half the battle, the other half is swapping shame for strategy. Start with one small tweak tonight, maybe the thank you instead of sorry, and build from there. If this video gave you some serious aha moments, tap like, hit subscribe, and share it with a friend who keeps saying I'm just tired. Because sometimes the quietest saboteur needs the loudest shout out. You've absolutely got this, and you're definitely not alone.